You're better with kids than anybody I know, Jason. You don't talk down to them. You know, you're not a pushover, but you love them. Look what you've done to Michael. You taught him so much about, you know, the world outside of Port Charles. You know why you would be a great father? And you got so much love to give.
Yeah, and I also want to protect him from harm, right? And how do I do that when my life has so much built-in risk? With whack jobs like Manny Ruiz and power freaks like Alcazar, who wouldn't think twice about using my own kid against me. Look, I'm not complaining. I mean, this is the work I chose, but a baby doesn't get a choice. You know, he or she gets born into whatever chaos we live in.
For a while, you thought Elizabeth was pregnant with your baby. Would you have stayed out of its life if she had been? It's a simple question, Jason. If you had been the father of Elizabeth's baby, would you have stayed in its life?
I would have done whatever Elizabeth wanted me to do. Yeah, I would have tried to persuade her to marry me because I'd want to do right by my kid.
Okay, even if it meant exposing it to the dangerous life you say you live in. Why is that any different than having a baby with Sam?
Because Elizabeth's baby is already on the way. There's no conscious decision on my part to bring a kid into my life. There's a difference.
No parent can guarantee that a child's going to live a safe life.
Okay, you know what?
No matter what they do for a living.
It doesn't even matter. Lucky's a father. Even if he wasn't, Elizabeth wouldn't have married me anyway.
I'm not so sure about that, are you?
Elizabeth already made the call. You know, I told her I would marry her. She turned me down.
Well, she might have changed her mind if the baby was yours.
Yeah, but it isn't. Why are we even speculating about what's not going to happen?
Okay, let's talk about what's going on right now. I live the same life you do. It didn't stop me from adopting Michael or, you know, having Morgan with Carly. Christina wasn't planned, but she's my daughter, and I love her to death. Have my children suffered because of me? Absolutely. It's a living hell watching it happen, but I'll tell you right now, I wouldn't trade them for anything in the world. We do the best we can to protect our children, and we just got to have a little blind faith that they're going to make it through.
What are you trying to tell me?
What I'm trying to say is you're making a decision not having a baby with Sam out of fear of something you can't control. That's a lousy way to live your life. Hello.
Hey, Dad, on New Year's Eve, is it really fun? So, could you come over?